All right, man. 45 days. 45 fucking days. Here's the breakdown. 45 days of semen retention. And I'm starting to realize that the bad days get real bad, real dark, and the good days get real, real good. It's like the godhood in you, transpires and ascends and grows. But also, for me, I've never even heard people talk about this when I've looked up, semen retention videos or anything like that. But the devilish nature within me also transpires. And within those bad days, it's not necessarily like, oh, fuck, I need a relapse. Like, I'm very past that point where I'll have that craving of wanting to relapse or anything like that. But those bad days, I just get like super fucking worked up and angry, and just like I need to just go and reset everything for that day. Like, I need to go to sleep early. I need to just, if I didn't get in all my meals for the day, just fuck it, just scrap everything. Just try to reset the day as quick as possible. Because I might just fucking like crash out on just people around me that I care about, and I don't want to do that. But 45 days in, and physically, I think I'm starting to feel those sort of benefits. Because I keep getting more and more, leaner as I go, more shredded. Because I've been on this diet, I've been locked in and all that good shit. But my strength has not gone down. Like, usually I've cut like a couple times before within my life, and my strength usually, plummets almost immediately. But I've been on point with my diet, making sure that all my healthy fats are, working and all that. But my strength has not gone down. It's only gone up. It's like giving me these steroid-like effects without obviously taking any hormones. So, and I don't really think that's just the diet. Not at all. Because I've never been this locked in on a diet, and I've never really had that proper nutritional profile while cutting down, while dieting. I usually kind of crash diet, and that could have something to do with it. But gaining strength this deep into like getting cut down and getting leaner is fucking retarded. It's ridiculous. Like, conception, like, it shouldn't be a thing. Like, maybe even gaining muscle while I'm getting leaner and more shredded is kind of fucking ridiculous. And I have so much energy still as well. Like, my energy hasn't depleted. I haven't felt like real shitty or really, really like down on myself, right? Everything just energy wise is just like absorbent. Like, I need to release all of my energy for the day creatively and all this shit, or I won't be tired enough to fall asleep. Like, I need to creatively expend my energy. I need to physically expend my energy, whether that's, doing a fuck ton of cardio with on top of my training session, on top of my job. I'll be at my job 10 hours a day on my feet, and then still train before or after. And that's like the perfect amount of energy expenditure while getting my creative energy out there. And then I could slump down for about 4 hours sleep, and then wake up and feel fucking recharged. Like, especially in this deficit as well. It's fucking ridiculous the amount of energy that it just gives you. And you could see in my eyes, like, there's just purity of just wanting life. Life just feels so fulfilling right now. And after my bad days, after, battling those demons, those real, like, fucking, fuckers in my head, after those days, the bounce back after that day feels so significant and so powerful. And then I just keep on going. Like, I feel even more recharged, even more ready to attack, even more inspired, even more transpired. You know what I mean? I've really been trying to just manifest everything too. I've been locked in on that, real good affirmations to myself every single day. And one thing I need to get rid of, I genuinely need to get rid of, and I've been trying, is just consuming social media in general. I've been limiting it a lot more because I've just been busier in general, and I don't really want to spend my energy, and I'm not even like, I don't even get a kick too much anymore out of watching, YouTube videos and all that shit. Like, it doesn't do as much for me when I'm, full of fucking cum as to when I'm depleted. Like, not at all. Like, it's like a night and day difference. But I need to fully just get rid of that shit. Just fully kick it so that I could really transpire on all my own ideas. And I feel like I'm really rebuilding this character that's always been inside of me, that I always wanted to be. I'm building that and, sorting it all out. I'm about to be the most shredded I've ever been. It's about to be fucking summertime. I'm looking the best. I'm feeling the best. My fashion is getting a bit better. And, my workouts, my body, and my mind, my financials, everything is just going up. And I haven't felt like this in a very, very, very long time. And this ain't no fucking placebo shit. This is real shit. Like, if you can't stop, jerking off, please, I'm telling you, please just lock in for at least a couple of weeks. And you'll see how much it makes a difference. This far in a cut is a little bit personal, but usually what happens on a cut, once you get deep enough in the deficit, maybe I'm not deep enough yet. I'm not super shredded. I'm very, very lean, but I'm probably still like 10%, maybe like, I would say 10%, 9% maybe. But once you get leaner and leaner and leaner, supposedly, you don't get hard no more. You have no sex drive. But, brother, I'm waking up every morning just, my shit won't even go down. And my sex drive is still through the fucking roof. Like, I'm more horny than ever. But, anytime I get horny, I just got to remind myself, okay, relax. I can't act on that right now, but transmute my energy. Let me calm the fuck down. And also, female attraction. I really don't like to talk about this one too much because it's not really about that, but it becomes part of it. Older women especially, like, the fucking cougars and MILFs, the older women especially, like, they sense it to, like, a different fucking level, a different degree. Like, they'll just start to be all over you. Someone that I work with, like, she's the homie. Like, I say what's up to her, whatever. I help her out when she needs help at work. All this shit, right? And we always just, like, dab each other up, give a little knuckles. And, like, this bitch, like, hasn't seen me in maybe a couple weeks or some shit. And she runs up to me, like, gives me a hug, squeezes me, starts, like, kissing my neck. I'm like, yo, chill the fuck out. Like, chill the fuck out. Before I fucking, lose my streak. Just chill the fuck out, bitch. Get the fuck away from me. But, yeah, that becomes very ample. But you start to not give a fuck about that. And, men become more attracted to you. Not in, like, a gay way. But, I mean, maybe in a gay way. Maybe gay men as well. But men will, just want to ask you more questions. Want to approach you more. Just whatever the fuck with that. I've definitely realized that. I still drink caffeine because I don't see no con of, kicking it to the side. Do I really need it? No. I just fucking, that's my one fucking vice and enjoyment in this fucking world. So, and it helps me to locking on these fucking videos and locking to work and all that shit. Yeah, but I don't necessarily need it no more though. Like, I have all the energy that I need. I could get it from like fruit or whatever the fuck. But that little bit of extra energy, I like it. I've always loved it, and it keeps me going in life. So that's my little vice. That's the thing. If you have like a little vice, like if you like to smoke cigarettes or you like to whatever, vape, whatever, yeah, it's probably not, too healthy for you. But if it progresses you forward, moves you forward in life, then fuck it. Fuck what anybody says. Just do what the fuck you want to do. That's what this whole life shit is about. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do. As long as it doesn't harm anybody else, do what the fuck you want to do. And do it unapologetically. Those people who just move through life like that, you have the most respect for. Maybe those type of people might hurt some feelings, but you have some sort of respect for them. It's like, damn, that motherfucker just does whatever the fuck he wants. And he gets away with it, full throttle, full cocked out. You know what I mean? That's the way you should be. But yeah, those are some of the benefits so far. And I'm not really like keeping track of the days. Like, I'll go back and forth and look back at the days to make these videos and put the number or whatever. But 45 days, my longest streak in fucking years. And it feels great. It feels incredible. It feels amazing. I used to like struggle with anxiety from time to time. I would just get these real bad waves of anxiety, and it was connected to, watching the porn and jerking off and doing all that shit. It was super connected to that because I have zero anxiety. Like, it cured that shit. So like, the doctors that will try to like get you on all these pills or whatever the fuck, try this first. With whatever ailment you might have, I feel like genuinely this can cure anything. This with fasting can cure any fucking disease. I feel like that's what they don't want you to know. You can do bad shit, you can do bad rituals in order to, cure yourself and make all this money. But as above, so below. You can do the fucking opposite. You can do the reverse. So do the reverse, do the right thing. Just stop coming and maybe implement fasting in it too. That might make you too powerful though. If you fast while on semen retention, like, your mental clarity becomes legitimately God tier. And this isn't no bullshit sort of a thing. The greatest people in history have done this. Alexander the Great, he told his army to, abstain from sex. Abstain from, there wasn't porn, so abstain from sex. Do not come. And you will be courageous. You will be able to, be a strong militant army. You will have the discipline to do what you have to do. And they took over the fucking world. They took over the fucking world. Alexander the Great is a fucking goat. Nikola Tesla, yet again, the fucking goat. He did the same shit. He was on semen retention, and he fasted as well. And then all his thoughts and ideas came from the above realm, whatever the fuck that is, whatever the fuck that means. He said that the words would just start to write themselves at night. He would meditate. He would do all that shit. And he made the greatest discoveries in history. He discovered how to make infinite energy from nothing. They obviously destroyed that technology because they want to profit and all that shit. But he was able to create and develop that from, the source. You get connected to the source code when you do this shit. It's not some wushu shit. All the bad things, all those rituals are real. They were confirmed in I don't know how much I can say on YouTube, but they were confirmed in the files. So, the e-files. So, as above, so below. You would assume that, the direct opposite of that, of, bloodshed, of, just being a sexual deviant. What would be the opposite of that? Semen retention, fasting, all that sort of shit. So they can get their power from that. That means you can get your power from this. And defeat that evil, maybe not within the world, but within yourself. And you can transpire into a better person for yourself, for your community, for your people. You will truly transpire into something you never even thought that you can become. Your whole mind shifts and alters, and you're not stuck at a certain point anymore. You truly feel that you can do anything. Once you conquer yourself, you can conquer the rest of the world. Alexander the Great was an extremely great example of this. Just look at the greatest people through history and where their mindset was. My brother, he watched the new Michael Jackson documentary the other day, and if you see how that motherfucker Michael MJ was just locked the fuck in, and he was definitely, guarantee you, he was on semen retention. He understood the power of energy. He understood the potential of that, and he decided to use it for good. Spread love within the fucking world. Another fucking GOAT who was on that shit. This is what they won't write in the fucking history books. This is what they'll fucking leave out. That your power, your godhood is within you. It doesn't come from any outside factor than within yourself. And once you understand that, and once you unlock that capability, you can genuinely do whatever you want in this world and create whatever you want in this world. There is no limitation to greatness. There's no limitation to just humanity in itself. Humans are such a unique creature. Like, what did we even come from? The potential that we have, and the people that really truly go for it are great examples of everything that you can be and much more. They're also human. They might have started at a different point, but they're also human. Once they unlocked that potential and understood their godhood and how to handle that power and energy, they were able to legitimately conquer the world and legitimately spread love to the world and create the greatest technologies for the world. Those three people, Michael Jackson, Alexander the Great, Nikola Tesla, there's obviously a lot more, but those are great examples of why you should even start on this journey, right? Just to become greater and channel your greatest dreams into actual reality. I fucking love y'all. Peace.